We have a serious problem in Ontario. There has been a very disturbing amount of young Black males that have gone missing in and around Ontario between October and December of this year.
Good morning on the last day of 2024. I'm appealing to you today to please share this video. In Ontario, that is the province where Toronto is, and the Toronto area, in 2024, at least 20 people of African descent, young Black people, teens as young as 15, 16-year-old, are missing. And the media, the mainstream media, has not reported it, not once, nothing in the media. So it's up to us to share this and to find out, where are these young people? What's going on?
Good evening. I'm not sure if you're joining my live from Canada, but I am based in Canada, and I'm not sure wherever you're located if you've heard about the missing Black teens that are a series of missing Black teens within the same age group from different locations in Canada have gone missing. There is absolutely no mainstream media coverage on this issue going on right now. When I say absolutely, I mean absolutely. The Black community only became aware of these missing young Black teens because of a African-based media, not from the mainstream media, of course, that broadcasted what's happening in the Black community, that there are missing Black teens from different locations in the province of Ontario. So a petition was started to get the attention of the RCMP, the police officials, even mainstream media, to ask, why are our missing Black youth not a concern or worthy enough to be televised and public awareness be created?
Hello everyone, I hope that you all doing well wherever you are. Yeah, so guys, at least 20 Black people are reportedly missing from last year October to December. These people are teenagers of age 15 to 16 years old. Funny enough is that the mainstream media has not yet reported it, and these Black teenagers, they are all getting missing in the same province, that is Ontario in Canada. The Black community became aware of these missing teenagers because of an African-based media, not the mainstream, of course, that reported what is happening in the Black community. So guys, where do you think these teenagers are? So first, I want us to watch this video and I will be right back.
We have a serious problem in Ontario. There has been a very disturbing amount of young Black males that have gone missing in and around Ontario between October and December of this year. We have Kimani Langley. He's 16 years old, last seen on October 21st in Brampton, Ontario. We have Al Pacino Mignot. He's 25 years old, last seen in Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario on October 19th. We have Michael. They did not reveal his last name, but he's 15 years old, and it was published on November 12th that he was last seen in Whitby, Ontario. We have Aiden. He's 15 years old. He was last seen on November 7th in Ajax, Ontario. We have Trey Sean. He's 15 years old. He was last seen on November 17th in Toronto, Ontario. And then we have Malachi, 15 years old, last seen on December 1st in Toronto, Ontario. So that's 6 young black males that have gone missing. And if you noticed, the ages for the vast majority of them are between 15 and 16 years old. This is a problem. What are the police doing? Where are these young boys? Why are they all missing? And so many in such a short period of time. What's going on here? And what can we do as a community to help? First, we have to make sure that we keep our eyes and ears open. We definitely do everything we can to protect our young brothers. And also, if you've seen anything or heard anything, please, please, please contact your local Toronto or wherever you are in Ontario police station or Crime Stoppers, 1-800-222-TIPS, and please report. If you see anything suspicious, if you hear anything suspicious, please, please speak up. This is very, very disturbing, and I can only imagine the angst and the pain that the families of these young brothers are going through, not knowing where they are, not knowing what's happening, what the update is, if there are any updates, what are the police doing. So we as a community have to stand up and do what we can to help bring these boys home. Because at the end of the day, and we know this, I'm talking to my people, we are all that we have. So we have to rise up and do everything we can. So you see these pictures, you have their names, you know where they were last seen. So please, let's come together and bring these boys home. And as I said, let's continue to be what they say in our community, which is it takes a village, right? So let's, as you know, as Black people, let's be that village. Let's rise up and let's keep an eye out on our young Black youth, because there's a pattern here and it's really, really troubling me. So let's get together. Let's please work and hope and pray for these families and for these young boys and this one young man, that they are okay and that they will be found safe and sound. Let me know what you all think about this family. Don't forget to like, subscribe, definitely share this content. Let's make this go viral so that we have as many eyes on it as possible. And also don't forget to download the African Diaspora News app. You can grab it at the Google or Apple store and you will not be disappointed. You'll have access to content you won't see here or anywhere else. So grab that app. And last but not least, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Black Experience with Emma Ansah. And until next time, please, please, please be safe, everyone.
Good morning on the last day of 2024. I'm appealing to you today to please share this video. In Ontario, that is the province where Toronto is, and the Toronto area, in 2024, at least 20 people of African descent, young Black people, teens as young as 15, 16-year-old, are missing. And the media, the mainstream media, has not reported it, not once. Nothing in the media. So it's up to us to share this and to find out, where are these young people? What's going on? Oh, this is just so concerning. Now, I don't know if you know that one of them was a 25-year-old young man from Jamaica, a rugby player, and he was here to play rugby, and he disappeared in October of 2024. His name is Al Pacino Minot. Many young Black people are missing, and nobody's doing anything about it, people. We've got to find out. So I'm inviting you to a Zoom meeting on January 2nd at 7 p.m., being put on by the City of Brampton, with a special guest, David Mitchell, who's going to shed some light on this situation and tell us what else we can do. There's also a a petition, an online petition that I will post below when I find it. I haven't found it yet, but I will. I just found out about that. So I will post in the comments about the Zoom meeting. Please like and share this, and let's find these young people.
Good evening. I'm not sure if you're joining my live from Canada, but I am based in Canada, and I'm not sure wherever you're located if you've heard about the missing Black teens that are a series of missing Black teens within the same age group from different locations in Canada have gone missing. There is absolutely no mainstream media coverage on this issue going on right now. When I say absolutely, I mean absolutely. The Black community only became aware of these missing young Black teens because of a African-based media, not from the mainstream media, of course, that broadcasted what's happening in the Black community, that there are missing Black teens from different locations in the province of Ontario. So a petition was started to get the attention of the RCMP, the police officials, even mainstream media, to ask, why are our missing Black youth not a concern or worthy enough to be televised and public awareness be created? Today, I just left a town hall meeting where there was the mayor of Brampton and some Black professionals were present as well to have a town meeting. And I want to say that I saw, like, right before my eyes, I saw pure undiluted stereotyping, stigmatization, racism at its finest. I want to say to you, the concerns that the entire Black community have were not addressed, you know? I want to say that we asked over and over of the members from the police, the mayor, why is it that missing Black teens from different sections of this province, why is it that this pattern has not hit mainstream media? I want to share with you that those concerns were blatantly ignored.
There has been a disturbing rise in the number of young Black males reported missing in Ontario between October and December of this year. This alarming trend has sparked deep concern among many advocates and community members who are calling for immediate action and increased awareness. There is Kimani Langley, 16 years old, last seen on October 21st in Brampton, Ontario. Then there's Michael. His last name was not revealed, but he's 15 years old, and it was published on November 12th that he was last seen in Whitby, Ontario. There's Aiden, 15 years old, last seen on November 7th in Ajax, Ontario. Then there's Treshawn, also 15 years old, last seen on November 17 in Toronto, Ontario. Then there's Malachi, 15 years old, last seen on December 1st in Toronto, Ontario. And there's also Al Pacino Migna, 26 years old, a rugby player who came from Jamaica to take part in a rugby sporting event in Brampton. He was last seen on October 19th in Niagara-on-the-Lake. Where are these boys, my people, and this young man? Why are so many disappearing in such a short period of time? The majority of those missing are just 15 to 16 years old, and their families are enduring pain and uncertainty during this Christmas period. We must come together as a community. I'm asking you, please share this message widely and help to spread awareness. And if you see or hear anything, contact your local police immediately. You and I know that it takes a village to raise our children. Let's remain vigilant, but also educate our children about the dangers of the world we live in. And we must work to ensure safety. Together, my people, I know that we can make a difference. And unlike before, things and times have changed.
This is my Jamaican brother. His name is Al Pacino Mignot. He's 26 years old, but sadly, he's missing in Canada. And his mother, Mishanda Nesbitt, is worried, sick about her son. Now, his mother is saying that he went to Canada on vacation and also to play rugby. His mother stated that he should have been returned home from last Wednesday, but he has not returned to Jamaica. His last seen location was in Queenstown, Niagara. His mother has reported that it's been 10 days since he hasn't spoken to her son, something that never happened. Hence why she is worried sick. Now, anyone with any information, contact the Niagara Regional Police Service. As you can see, there is the number you can call. And you can just share this content. You know, maybe you can reach somebody who has seen him. I'm just helping out a Jamaican brother, you know. And you can too, by maybe creating a content about the situation or even sharing this content. It may reach somebody who has some information.
Today,
We have a missing Jamaican man who came down from Kingston, Jamaica on October 16th to play in a rugby match, and he has not been seen since. Take a look at this and then we'll talk about it further.
He left Jamaica on the 16th of October. He was to play a match on the 19th. He came off with the rugby team because they were supposed to play a match with the Canadian team. He did play the match on Saturday. I've spoken to him Saturday night.
Nesbitt tells me at around 3 a.m. she got a call from Al Pacino's worried girlfriend who lives in the United States. She said they made plans to meet up, but he wasn't picking up her calls.
So the last time when he spoke to her, it was to tell her that he was on an Uber. They were texting to say that, okay, I'm coming off the Uber now. See you soon. And that was it.
In 2024, approximately 20 young black men went missing in Ontario, Canada. Get this again, in 2024, approximately 20 young black men went missing here in Ontario, Canada. Please let me share this video especially to those people that live here in Ontario. You can't take this information for granted. This is not, it's really not normal for young black men of African descent to be going missing here in Ontario. My guess is that this might be the work of a serial killer, serial kidnappers, who knows? But this is not normal. We need to spread awareness about this, especially now in 2025, that we have a lot of Nigerians in Canada, a lot of young black men here in Canada. That includes I have a son that is in his 20s. So this is very, very important for us to spread awareness and also to try and make sure that the Ontario government, the Canadian government is aware and do something about this before it's too late. Let's raise awareness about this. God will protect us in 2025. I pray that God protect our children in 2025. I pray that 2025 is a blessing here in Canada. Please spread awareness about this. Young black men are going missing in Ontario, Canada. Spread awareness. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, Carlos Morgan here. I've been seeing for the last month or so on Facebook reports of young black people and black teenagers that are being reported missing. So far, I've seen 7 Facebook posts of teenagers, black teenagers, or young black adults reported missing. What I'm not seeing is any media coverage of the teenagers that are going missing and the young black people that are going missing. There are no media reports. So I'm asking people to go onto Facebook and go to the Toronto Police Services Facebook page. And I don't know if they have an Instagram page or a TikTok page. I'll assume that they have an Instagram page. So either Instagram and or Facebook, go to the Toronto Police Services page, and you can find reports of teenagers, black teenagers and young black adults that are reported missing. They also have reports of people, other people that are missing and reporting on crimes and things like that. I find it disturbing that there's been no reports, there's been no media coverage about what's been going on. Again, I know of 7, but I was informed that there may be more, maybe up to 12. And these are male and female black teenagers or young black adults that are going missing. And this has been happening since August. So there's obviously something going on. And so I am, again, reaching out to the black community in Ontario to be on the lookout, be on the alert, report, repost on your Facebook and our Instagram. Let's get the word out. Let's figure out what we can do, because we're not getting any support from the media. And I will say this, that I believe that if it were white teenagers or young white adults that have been reported missing, and the number is going up, that there would have been some media coverage or report on it. That's what I believe. If they were white, we would be hearing about it. But we know how, or I believe, I'll rephrase that. I believe that the media, as we've all seen, how they can be very biased. They can be very, quote unquote, supportive of one race of people, predominantly white people. And when it comes to racialized people and predominantly black people, there is, the majority of times, the reports shows us to be negative or, in a negative light. And when it comes to things that are to say call to action for black people, the reports are predominantly minimal. We all know about the George Floyd thing and that, but outside of that, right, like for example, black people are going missing, young black teenagers are going missing, young black adults are going missing, and there's no media coverage. So I have my opinions, as I just stated them, what the media would do if it were white people, white kids or teenagers or young adults that are going missing. It would be on almost every TV station and news report. So I'm asking the black community to repost, contact the police in your local jurisdiction, in your community. Contact the police, ask questions. If we know people in media that we can ask to, in independent media, that we can ask to report or put out these reports on young black teenagers and young adults that are going missing, we need to do for ourselves and get the word out. and figure out what's going on, why young adults and teenagers in the black community are going missing. I feel there's something really demonic and evil and nefarious that is going on. It could be trafficking, human trafficking, sex trafficking, or worse, much worse. They could, be unalived for reasons that could include trafficking of organ trafficking. So, don't want to put that out there, but we live in a world where evil and is so pervasive and so strong and so wicked. That's the world we live in now. So, that's, as a black community, let's come together, join together, and protect each other, protect our children, protect ourselves, protect our families, protect our people. As a black community and as a black people, we only have ourselves. And so we need to call to action and figure out what's going on and get the word out. And if we can find these young people, these teenagers and young adults that are going missing, and figure out, what to do, because this is getting worrisome, very, very worrisome. So that's all I want to say. Peace and love to my people. Peace and love to my black people. I love y'all. Let's stay safe. And let's get the word out. Post, repost. Again, go to the Toronto Police Services on Facebook and or Instagram, and let's start plastering and getting the word out on our young black people that are going missing. Peace and love.
Yeah, so guys, from the video you can see that people are reporting these missing black teenagers. It's teenagers of age 15 to 16 years. There is also a black rugby player, a Jamaican, who is 26 years of age, who had come to Canada to participate in a match. So guys, funny enough is that the mainstream media has not yet reported what is happening, has not yet reported this. The black community became aware of what is happening because of an African-based media that broadcasted what is happening in the black community. So guys, a petition was started to get the attention of the RCMP, the police, and even the mainstream to ask why our missing black youth not a concern, or worth people to be televised and public awareness be created. From the video, guys, there is a woman, a black woman, a black woman who is saying that they had a meeting where they had the meeting, and the mayor of Brampton was present together with other black professionals. They raised the issue of the missing black people and other issues of black community, but funny enough, they were all ignored. This lady says that she saw right before her eyes pure and diluted stereotyping, stigmatization, racism. This is, guys, this is pure racism. I can still say like how, because I don't see how the concerns of the black community can be raised right before the mayor of the town, and yet we are all ignored. The issues are not addressed at all. And so guys, it is upon us, it is upon me and you to come together, to stick together and find out where these people are. So if you hear anything or you see anything, report to the local police immediately. You know, guys, we must come together. You know, you and I know that it takes a village to raise our children. Let's remain vigilant and also educate our children about the dangers of the world we live in. My people, I know that we can make a difference. So as I've told you, this issue has sparked deep concern, among many advocates and the black community, the black members of the community who are calling for immediate action and increase awareness. So guys, as I had asked you, where do you think these people are? Where do you think are our youths? It is so painful because I can feel how their friends, families, and everybody who is aware of this, how they are enduring the pain, how they feeling. So guys, as I've told you, make sure if you see or hear anything, you report to the local police immediately. So is that all? That's all I have for today. If you're new here, consider subscribing. If you have come across this channel for the very first time, make sure you consider subscribing. If you have subscribed, thank you very much for supporting me. So guys, until my next video, for now, goodbye.